Come with us and you will see. This our town of Halloween. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night.
Welcome back. Today is another Halloween tutorial. I'm going to be showing you how to do this Sally Skellington from the Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween tutorial. So you're going to first start out with a light blue body paint and apply this to any areas of your skin that are going to be exposed from your costume. Ears, neck, shoulders, what have you. Then I'm taking this white eyeliner and lining the inner rims of my eyes to give them a little bit of a bigger appearance. After I have the white the way I like it, I'm then going to take a blue eyeliner and I'm just going to put this kind of where the crease is underneath my eyes, or at least I have a crease. If you don't have a crease, then make one and you're lucky. So then I'm going to be taking a blue eyeshadow about the same color of what I used for the eyeliner, and I'm just going to be blending that out so that it's not quite such a harsh line, and this will also kind of create the illusion of a new eye socket. So Sally doesn't really have eyebrows, but I decided that my Sally is going to have her brows on fleek. So I'm going to be taking a teal body paint and creating a new shape of eyebrows. My brows naturally are very sad looking, so I just kind of created a new shape. Then I'm taking that same blue shadow that I used underneath my eyes, and then I'm just going to be contouring any areas that I want to exaggerate a little bit or make my face look a little bit more sculpted. So my cheekbones, my nose, underneath my jawline, you know, around my eyes, etc. After I've added a little bit more definition to my face, I'm going to start working on the mouth. So I'm going to take some white and extend it a little bit, and then I'm also going to start placing the stitches. So anywhere that I'm adding a white line, I'm going to go back and add some little cross hatches to make it look like stitches. I did one around the neck and down the center, and if you need a picture to look at for reference, I found that that was really helpful when I was doing this. So then I'm just going to be taking some more white body paint and a tiny brush and just kind of creating some asymmetrical stitches. I didn't want them all to be perfect because I wanted them to look a little bit more cartoon-like. To make the stitches look like they're actually going into my skin, I'm taking a little bit of black body paint on that same brush, and I'm going to be adding little dots around each stitch line. So just place those. You don't want them to be too big because you do want them to still look somewhat realistic, I guess, even though it's kind of a cartoon. You know what I'm saying. So I'm just going to continue to place little black dots on each side of the stitch, and then at the very end of each stitch on the mouth and the face. So depending on how many stitches you do, this can become a little bit monotonous, so just hang in there and don't get sloppy with it. It's going to look really good if you're just real careful throughout the whole process. So just continue adding those. I also chose to do bigger stitches just because if you did smaller ones, obviously there would be more, and you know what I'm saying, that would just get to be a little much. So once you're done with that, take the very tip of that brush and just barely drag that black paint inwards. This is going to give the stitches a little bit more of a 3D effect and make them not look so painted on. So you're just going to go ahead and repeat this process for all of the stitches and just be as careful as possible. Like right there, I got a little bit crazy and, you know, wasn't using the lightest hand. So I want to definitely emphasize how important it is to use a light hand while you're doing this. Also, I found it helpful to stabilize my elbow on something. I just used a little side table that I had all of my other makeup on and just stabilized my elbow on that. So that helped a lot. You could also stabilize it on your knee or something, just whatever works. So after that, I'm going to take a light gray body paint on a tiny little liner brush, and I'm going to be running this all along the bottom of the stitches. Again, this is going to create shadow and just make it look like these are actually on top of your skin or sunken into your skin. It's all about creating shadow and light and using the shadow from one point of view. So for all of my stitches, I'm going to be putting the gray on the bottom half so that it looks like there's actually some type of dimension to these stitches. Once you're done with that, it's time to glam Sally up a little bit. I am using a black body paint. I'm not using liner. I don't really know why. There was no specific reason. It's just what I had in front of me and it works. So on a tiny little liner brush, I'm creating a very dramatic black wing. Again, this is going to elongate my eyes and make them look a little bit more cartoon-like. And I'm just going to try to get these wings as similar as possible, and I'm also going to try to make sure that the length is pretty similar or at least really close. If you guys want a really, in-depth winged liner tutorial, I have one of those on my channel as well that I'll link down below. And then I'm going to take a dark red body paint and over-exaggerate my lips. I decided to use a body paint instead of a lipstick just because I felt like that would allow me to exaggerate the lip line a little bit more without it looking so fake. So I decided to use the body paint. If you just have a lipstick, that will work just as well too. And then again, just really, really over-exaggerating my lips and making them look super cartoon-like. Then I'm adding a coat of mascara and then some lashes, and my Sally is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you are enjoying my Halloween series. Don't forget to check back tomorrow for my next video. Please subscribe and I will see you then.